Hey everyone, Branden here. Time to sit of Branden's Board Problems. Today I just wanted to talk about colorism, which is definitely a big thing in the Black community. Pretty much is a thing in every ethnic group besides Caucasians, even though I guess white people used to harass or be prejudiced against Italians for being darker skinned white people, but now they pretty much accept them and it's just like whites versus everyone else. But in terms of colorism in my life, I mean, it's impossible to say, like, I haven't benefited from colorism just because, I don't know, it's like there obviously is light-skin privilege or racially ambiguous privilege. Like, I am light-skinned and I do identify as racially ambiguous because I have been able to maneuver around different things because people don't, I guess, necessarily easily stereotype me with, like, Black stereotypes that they would with people that are darker, have more Black features, even though it's like I am Black. I'm 100% Black. Like, people always ask me what I am every fucking day, and it's like, I'm Black. Like, both my parents are Black, my grandparents are all Black, like, I'm Black. But as far as colorism, especially how it's impacted my life, I mean, there have been times with jobs, especially as an actor, like, I've been cast in things that were clearly, like, they didn't want any Black people there, but I managed to get in, I guess based on the color of my skin, or just, like, if you're an extra, it's just like, oh, no one can tell what race he is from the back. They're, like, that far away, or, like, not up close, or just, like, you see a complexion, or, like, features, and it's just, like, whatever. But I definitely showed up at castings, I'm like, wait, I'm, like, the only not Black person here. Or, like, wait, I'm the only Black person here. And then I'm like, well, this is weird. And then you, like, realize, like, the context of it all, and it's, like, they definitely don't fit. I don't want to call it, it's not racist, because it's, like, they are trying to fit a certain scene. Like, I guess entertainment is, like, the one industry you are pretty much allowed to discriminate based on race and skin color, because it's, like, you're building a scene that has to be, like, realistic to whatever message you're trying to convey. Like, there are sometimes, if you're filming actors that work at a racist company where they're the only Black people, then it's, like, we're not gonna have that many Black people in the background. But then it's, like, somehow I still ended up there. And then it's, like, if you're showing different time periods and whatnot. So entertainment industry is allowed to get away with racist castings and whatnot, which I wouldn't say is always fair, but it happens. My own personal gripe is I don't like when they cast different, I don't want to say that. I don't like sometimes, I guess, when they cast, like, I don't know. It's like the family reunion show, they have that one child that's clearly, like, not fitting in with the other skin tones, the one that looks like she's half white, even though it's like the mom's half white, but it's like, I've never seen that. But then again, it's like, I've never really cared that much about skin color because it's like, I guess in a way I never really had to be light skinned. But it's like, of course I do, because it's like, I'm still Black, but this is just a really complicated issue to, like, try to pinpoint, like, every figure way that colorism impacted my life. But I can definitely tell, like, I feel that, to me personally, I feel like as a light-skinned person, we get attacked for colorism and, like, blamed for it, but it's like, we're still Black and we're still trying to live our lives and we're still trying to get ahead, and we didn't invent this system that was created to elevate lighter skin and keep down darker skin. It's like, we might benefit from it, but we didn't create it. We're not fostering it. Again, we're still Black. Like, if a company's racist and it's like they really need Black people, we still are, like, don't have that much of a better shot than someone that's dark skinned. Like, it's not like, I don't know, it's like people want to deny that lighter skinned people face racism, and it's like, I've still been called a nigger, I've still experienced racism, I've still been rejected on dating apps, I still see the profiles that say whites only, I still, like, experience racism, like, and I hate that people want to cause this divide that my experience is way worse than yours because I'm darker. And it's like, yes, you may have experienced different things than me, but it's like, you can't invalidate my own life experiences or my hurt, my pain, my suffering. Yes, you might have experienced things more frequently, but even then, it's like, there's no way to prove that. It's just like, obviously you think, like, you're darker, so you must have had way worse time, but it's like, at the end of the day, like, we're fighting for all Black lives, not just lighter skinned ones, or not just darker skinned ones. Like, everyone needs to be inclusive. It's like, we're fighting for gay lives, trans lives, queer lives, disabled lives, everyone Black. We're fighting for all of our lives. And at the end of the day, I know this sound like tone deaf and whatnot, but it's like I have definitely felt like colorism. I've had the benefits, I've had the cons. Like, I fucking hate when dating and guys. Like, I've gone out with so many guys that are like, oh yeah, I'm not that into black guys, but I'm into you. And I'm like, you can't say you're not into black guys when I'm black. So if you're into me, you clearly like black guys. And I hate when people always want to say like, I don't like this, but you're an exception. Like, that doesn't make me feel special. That just makes you seem fucking stupid. Like, you're trying to hold on to, like, yeah, I'm not into black guys, but it's like you're on a date with a black guy, you're hooking up with a black guy. So it's like, you can't say you don't like something when you are with that thing. So that pisses me the fuck off. And I've been out with so many guys that are like, yeah, my preference is Asian guys or Latinos, but then they're into me because of my complexion. So it's like, it's not even about the race. It's about the skin color. So, or the features. So don't fucking hold on to this bullshit that it's just like you don't like black people or black features and black skin. So it's like, you are racist. That's discrimination. That's racism. That is bullshit. And I fucking turned me the fuck off. Like, I'm not into you anymore. And it's like, myself, like, I've had my own race issues with not wanting to date guys within my race and then hook up with guys in my race, because I always felt like I didn't have that much in common. I didn't grow up somewhere around black people. I didn't have black friends until college. Even my black friends in college were girls, and like, they pretty much only dated outside their race too. So it's like, we were all pretty much the same boat. We grew up in like diverse areas or like mostly white areas, and then like you end up dating what you live around or what's in your environment, and that pretty much impacts you. So then I did become more woke in my mid-20s, and then now it's like, after living in Atlanta, like, I pretty much only date black men, and then my only boyfriend was African. So it's like, I do tend to date dark-skinned black men, and that's usually what I've dated during those years in Atlanta. And even now, it's like, I don't want to deal with having to educate someone. I don't want to deal with having to teach someone about racism. Like, you're an adult. You should know. Like, there's no way you could live your whole life and never have seen racism in film or TV or heard it in music. Like, there's no way you could live your life completely ignorant that racism is a thing. And I hate when people will be like, I don't see color, even though it's like, growing up, like, even my mom's like one of 9 children. Like, everyone has different skin tones. So like, I felt like growing up, I didn't really give a fuck about skin color. But then I realized how people did treat me differently, or always want to give me compliments on my complexion, my skin, my non-black features. So it's like, you definitely realize like, oh wait, I'm different. And then it's like, you don't even realize it because it's just like, you grow up in your family, and like, what's no, like, my dad's dark, my mom's light. So it's just like, skin color never had anything to do with like family, like, because my family's always been different colors. So like, I really didn't give a fuck about skin color. But it's like, I did have issues with my blackness because I did grow up in a non-black environment, and I did feel like the few black people that were in my town always tried to bully me, pick on me, so that made me want to avoid them, want nothing to do with them. And then it's like, you see all these statistics, like, black people are like the poorest, dumbest, disease, etc. It's like, they always release studies that every black people are the worst at everything. So it's like, why would you want to admit to being black or like be black when society's constantly tell you that you're the poorest, dumbest, ugliest, most unloved, like, weakest, like, everything. So it's like, society always is perpetuating this message to make black people hate themselves. And eventually you do have to become more woke and wake up and realize this is all bullshit, and like, no one can just tell you like, you're the worst at everything. But we are trying to uplift each other, come together, and end this discrimination, prejudice, and whatnot. And it is important for black people to unite, regardless of skin color, regardless of ethnic ambiguity, or regardless of our different backgrounds and whatnot. At the end of the day, we're all black. We're all fighting for a common cause. And colorism, just like racism, prejudice, discrimination, needs to fucking end, especially within the black community. Like, I am turned off whenever a guy wants to tell me that they only like light skins. Like, that's dumb to me. Like, even though we all have preferences, I definitely have my own preferences with like body type, but like, in terms of skin color, like, I'm open to every race. And then I do tend to date dark-skinned black men when I date black. So I'm all for different skin tones. Like, sexy is sexy, doesn't matter what the color of your skin is. And then there's plenty of like, you get an unattractive light-skinned person, there's unattractive dark-skinned people. Like, it's not like being light automatically makes you more attractive, and people need to stop perpetuating that stereotype that just because you're light means you're cuter than someone dark, even though that's pretty much ingrained since childhood because of racism. So let's fight to end prejudice and racism. And thanks for joining me for this episode of Branden's Boy Problems.